Yo, it's your boy Six, and you're locked into Media Spotlight UK. You don't know six-figure music taker stuff, baby.
It's six-figure music, baby.
Kept it real by the code. Never snitched, never told. Used to whip it on the stove. Throwing ice, make it hold. 10 toes doing road. Throw a whole 10 at my bro. Couple times we took L's. Took him on the chin, that's how it goes.
This is Billz for Media Spotlight UK. I'm back again, once again, with another special guest, producer, engineer, and now in the forefront of being a sick artist. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you Six. What go on, my G?
Say, my bro.
What's happening, bro?
Broken hand, so...
yeah, what happened, man? Because what was the deal, man?
Long story, man. Had an argument with the wall.
Oh, so a little bit of frustration with the walls, and that's what happened. Straight into it, your mixtape, Chosen, out now.
Yep.
12 tracks. One of my favourite tracks I was saying off camera was Pop 1.
Yeah.
Track 8. I loved it because the melodies that was going on with it.
That's like a different style to what I normally do, but I just
What made you decide to go in a sort of different term with that particular track? Because I love it.
The whole tape is kind of different from what people know from me, because if you know, like, if you hear like my hook on Big Business, Money March, if you hear Dozen, it's a lot of tone rap. Like you could say like Future, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But doing that made a lot of people think that I couldn't rap.
Oh, really?
So that's why you see on the tape track 1 or track 2, 3 and 4 as a straight rap.
Straight gully.
Yeah, so and then I just said, let me hit them with track 8 with the Pop 1.
Yeah,
with
so
the
have some bring some versatility out there.
Which is not like the tone rap that I do, it's more like I'm singing. So I said, let me just put that on there and see
what people will respond to. I certainly take it to
a lot of people.
You got some versatility in you, you know what I mean?
It's one of the most played songs on the tape so far.
Oh, really? So it's ironic, like, I actually like it as well. Like, it's playing off all over my phone right now, like, for real. So obviously you got Chosen, you had like one EP from before.
Yep.
A lot of people will know you as being a producer and an engineer. We'll go to six-figure music in a minute, but going from your journey from, you know, all those years ago that you started off till now, like, how's it feel to have like this mixtape being like a center point to where your career is heading so far?
In a way it was all kind of planned, but obviously it's not gone exactly to plan, but we're going in the right direction, which is the most important thing. So it's like, how can I explain it? Being a rapper now, I've always rapped, but I haven't felt comfortable. So like, you see my TE, so like me and him was rapping from years back, but I was always like, not scared, but I was always doubtful of releasing.
Like, you wasn't sure of whether it would be receptive to audiences.
So I said, so there came a time I was like, let me just master my sound. Let me just master the sound that everyone's gonna want or people respect and like. So I just focused on the engineering, just recorded everyone, mixed everyone, record, mix, mastered, got used to it. So it's like now, it doesn't feel like work to me.
No, it just feels like there's just it's just a hobby that you're getting paid for, but you're loving it more so. So it's more progression on your part. Do you know what I mean? One of your team members I saw on Instagram the other day, Marza Beats.
Yeah, Marza.
Like, got a certain plaque for a certain artist that's been popping off last year all over the airwaves with Big Shaq, Man's Not Hot. Was it a gold plaque that he received?
Platinum.
Platinum. See, raising the stick, raising it even more.
600,000 sales.
Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of sales. Like, so, obviously, you know, we'll come to the sort of the history behind six-figure music. But how did it feel to be standing next to him, knowing that he's one of your team members, one of your boys, kind of winning? You know what I mean? Definitely winning with having a plaque like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, imagine that you said winning. He's on the song Winning with me as well.
There you go. So I brought that into there. There you go.
But yeah, not to sound,
because
like,
I mean, it must have been to you like it's an achievement.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know,
I've already got 2 plaques, or more than 2 plaques. I just haven't received them, so it's like,
okay,
him receiving the plaque is like, I feel like that's what they should be getting. Like I'm with these guys day in, day out, so I know how talented they really are. So to me, I feel like it's mandatory. That's what he deserves.
Standard. That should have been like done long before. But I mean, like with Journeys, like, you know, you've been around for about, what was it, about 9-10 years?
Yeah,
with the whole sort of scheme.
Yeah, I've been doing music since I was like 14 properly.
Wow.
Like recording people. Glad that I missed the waves that everybody, because I've seen, I was around Parker, my mate, when they did the Chipmunk album, Oopsie Daisy. So I was around then. I was in the session. Angel recorded Wonderful. So
Nice.
so I've seen people come and go.
So it's like come and go, dip and go up and down.
Yeah, I've learned patience in watching all of that stuff. So I know that everyone has their time. So don't rush it.
100%.
More master your craft more than anything.
Now, a certain individual that you've worked with that's gone mainstream beyond recognition, Stormzy.
Oh yeah, shout out Storms.
Storms. You know, you've worked with him on so many projects. Know Me From, Scary. You know, Wicked Skate Man 4, which is I was actually at the video shoot. I was there doing behind the scenes, so I was seeing how that popped off as well in Croydon and all areas. You know what I'm saying? Like getting all the community together. How does it feel now? Like, you know, you worked on his old stuff, and I remember in an interview you said like you knew he was going to pop off from the get go.
Oh yeah,
you knew that.
Yeah, I knew from. When did he first came? The first time I met him was when they came to do Don't Waste My Time remix.
Yes.
And that's when I met Swift. I already knew Tef and whatnot. But yeah, it was when I heard him on there, and then it was like I heard him. I was like, yo, yeah, I think he's hard.
Yeah.
And then that was the first time I ever heard of him.
Right.
As well. And then it's funny enough, he hit me the next day. It was like, yo, I love the sound. Can I record?
You want to jump on it? Yeah.
I want to record some stuff there. So it's like it worked. And then when he come, it just worked like a hand to a glove. It just.
So how do you feel? How do you feel now? Like you know, from his early beginnings, you know, even from you guys starting off, like being a union of all different artists, just trying to grind and work, and now up to a level like, right up there, you know, mainstream, like all over the gaff. Like, how do you see of his progression now, like to that level? Like, think, rah, am I gassed about it, or is it just like I still got work to do? I'm gonna keep grinding as much as I rate Stormzy.
There's always work to do. I don't like as much as how big he is, that's Stormzy. It's not 6. So
of course
I've still got work to do in my field. Obviously I'm where I fit in the industry, where I help a lot of other artists and mix, record for them, do what I can for them. But for me, it's like I've definitely got work to do. There's no way I'm gonna be sitting thinking, oh yeah, I've done it now.
No,
never.
Even though I see like you're swagging, you know what I mean? You got the rollie there, like shining. Jeez, you know what I mean? Putting that work.
It's work, man. Work hard, play hard.
So I know that you've mixed for many different people. I could go. The list goes on, like Krypton Conan, C Biz, Clue, Skepta, Stormzy, Ricochet, like, you know, members of your own team, Marza Beats. Who would you say was the most memorable in terms of who you mixed and mastered for? What was the main experience you thought, like, yo, raw, I've got to work with this guy and understood the levels?
I don't know. I haven't felt like that yet.
You haven't felt like it?
Not yet. But I don't blame it down to I'm big-headed or something. It's just before I actually took engineering seriously, I was with, again, my mate Parker Agili. He signed to Nicki Minaj. So there's levels, understand? So from before I was even noticed, I was around Jessie J. I had met, like I said, the Chipmunks, the Wretches, the N-Dubs. They all was coming through the studio.
We're going to talk about N-Dubs in a minute. There's a link segue, but go on.
They all was coming through the studio that Parker was working in. So it was, before I got any fame or recognition, or you would call it, I already met and was around famous people.
So it didn't really phase you. It was just more like you're working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these people are on the come up, just working. And even with their successes or where they've gone to, again, it seems like
you have to stay
you just
grounded.
stay grounded.
You can't. get lifted. Like you can I get lifted by when we get the result.
Yeah.
So when the plaque comes or the videos
It's
out,
like that's another one for the wall.
Yeah, that's when I get
Yeah.
But before, when it's just work, it's
Just
just business.
straight tunnel vision to
Yeah.
get to it. Six Figure Music is your baby, your creation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first time I actually heard about it, there's two ways that I heard about it. There was an artist called Nisha Ricky.
Yep.
I met
Shout
her.
out Tan.
Done no.
My sis.
Shout out to you, babe. And then you know, with Yo, with Emac. That was popping off as well. Now, obviously, you're not a spring chicken in that sense. That you've been going on long for a long time. Like, what actually made you want to start the whole sort of, right, I want to create my own team, I want to do my own thing? Like, what got you to the point of, right, I'm going to start that, even though it's taken now to get the full recognition you get?
It's just the way I came in. So the way I learned how to make music was, I went to my mate studio, saw everything, went away, built it myself in my house, and then I was just recording all my friends. I would every time we got a bit of spare time, man, then we'll be in the yard with me. We'll be recording. Like daytime, we'd be out doing bullshit. Whatever.
Yeah. Just like normal shit you do. Yeah.
And then late night. Like night time, overnight, in the morning, we'll just be recording. Yeah. Recording. And then it's like, that was before there's anything to do with Six Figure Music. When I decided to do Six Figure Music, which was like 4 years later.
It's like the ad lib now of, like, you know, go to any UK music, Six Figure Music. You know exactly what I want. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, so it's like when I got to that stage, it was already embedded in me that I was recording loads of people.
Yeah.
So it was only right that I brought in all my friends and tried all the ones that, basically anyone that you see me work with that from those days is anyone who I believed could make it. So like T, you got YSO, it was Twitch back then, Emac, Ricochet, Flea, Sticks, Rose, you get me? So it's like, obviously Lauren, there's another girl, Lauren Aki, Nisha Ricky, Ling Hustle.
So the list.
There's so many people that I work with.
So obviously now, you know, you got to your journey from there to now, and obviously you're coming at the forefront. You know, you had your one EP brought out. Now you got chosen. So what's kind of the next stage for you? Like, are you continuing to be at the forefront? Or you want to push yourself as that now?
I've got a lot of things to say, man. I feel like I've got a story to tell. So
yeah.
Obviously, I've lived the life a bit more now. I've got more things to talk about. I've experienced a few things. I've gone through a few things, positive, negative. So I've got a lot on my mind, a lot to get off my chest. So I'm definitely gonna use my creativity and express it in that way. So
was there ever a point where you felt like, you know, because you've been grinding for so long, was there ever a point in your mind? I mean, because obviously we're all human. Like we go through shit. Was there ever a point in your mind of thinking, oh, this is long, you know?
Loads of times, man. Loads of times. I had to mature myself, mature the way I think as well. Because it's hard, man. Sometimes when you're like, you've put so much effort into other people's songs and then you see them doing what they're doing and again, you're just still in the ends or whatever situation, or you don't, you know, it's sometimes your mind can go into places, but it's just about staying positive and just understanding what you are here for, and that was your path and what's your journey, not someone else's.
Okay. Sound like a really, you know, you sound like a positive dude. Like as much as like there's been ups and downs, that you just remain. I'm
grateful
outlook.
for just being here. I've got no animosity to anyone.
That's like, good, man.
Anyone that.
By the way, like just on an off tangent, like you remind me of Michael B. Jordan.
You know how much people say that?
Because you know,
obviously the hair, but obviously I did
Black
it first.
I'm thinking,
so they know. My dreads are real longer, so just let everybody know that. Shout out Michael B. Jordan.
Done though. So yeah, like if we can get him over here next time, let's see if we could do like a side by side comparison and see who looks better.
Yeah,
do you know
but
what I
from
mean?
Black Panther, I did get a lot of phone calls and a lot of people were taking pictures while they're in
Did
the
they?
movies
Did any
and
people
saying
ask
that
you?
looks like
Oh my
you.
God, you're Michael B. Jordan. Can I take a photo?
Nah, 'cause I'm too tall, man.
Oh,
And
right,
I'm a slight shade darker than him as well.
Oh, okay. Well, could have been a tan. Could have been a tan still.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, so, you know, as I say, going forward, like, you know, you said you're putting in work to do. Is there any sort of like live shows you're doing or any sort of vibe or like what
Yeah,
next
we're
directly?
looking to do a headline soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did one last
You
year.
did one last year,
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
did on Jazz Cafe.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna go smaller venue this
Okay.
time.
Keep it more intimate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though I sold out Jazz Cafe,
Yeah.
but it's like the venue. It's not the venues that everyone uses.
Mhm.
I wanna do like the forums,
Okay. You know, but
What
maybe
you-
O2 Islington. Like,
Yeah,
that's
Islington.
a small enough
Yeah,
venue, but
then-
it's still
and
popping.
then
You know what I mean?
go for the Cocos later on.
Okay. So just to end it off, you know, I stalked your Twitter, as you do, and I came across some.
That's a
random
dark
tweets.
place.
It's always a dark place on social media. But, you know,
Twitter's my dark place.
well, I'm just saying you put out these tweets. So, but yeah, just a few random ones, and I just wanted to get your take on it. So the first one I read was email is better, getting rid of text or WhatsApp.
Yeah, definitely, man.
What happened? Too
No,
many
it is.
too many girls giving you
Nah, it's
problems.
not even girls. It's just I don't have girl problems. But it's just like if I have a late night and I wake up a bit late,
Yeah.
I'll wake up to so much messages that I just won't answer any of them
Yeah,
because
that's
you don't
true.
know where to start.
And
And then some of them, and then when you actually do take the time out to go through them, half of them you didn't even need to receive in the first place. So it's like,
especially a lot of the images and it takes up space on your
yeah,
phone.
man, it's just like it's just always going to killing my battery. And yeah, man.
That's so true. You also said your engineer is very confident until I walk in the room.
Yeah.
Now, now obviously we know you're a sick producer, and that's a bold
See,
statement. So what do you mean by that?
One thing that I would never let anyone ever take away from me is that cool production. There's people out there that say it's better than me. As a rapper or artist, there's people out there that's better than me. But when it comes to mixing and mastering and recording people and coaching people while they're recording, I don't feel like there's anyone in this country that can touch me, and I'll say that with my chest.
All right, cool. Support if you're genuine. We don't do fake love.
There you go. Shout out Ling and Emac.
Done.
I can't do it, man. I come from a too much of a real place to do what this.
Yeah.
I'd rather I don't care how big or famous you are.
Just have the people that really care about you.
That's
Just
what I
keep your
care.
circle tight.
I'm all about peace of mind. So I'm not chasing anything. I'm not chasing anyone's recognition or chasing anyone's.
Yeah, you just prefer like your own state of mind.
As long as I'm good in here and here, I'm good.
And making sure that you beat Michael B. Jordan at his looks. No other ones. Kanye knows what he's doing. Very smart and strategic. If you can't see, you're a few years behind. I'm sorry. Like you must have seen like the TMZ interview that.
I saw it, but you see what they put out and see what the full version.
No, I haven't got a chance to see that
Go
yet.
watch the full version, and then you'll understand that people chop and edit things for a reason.
Yeah.
And he is. I'm not saying he's doing whatever message he's trying to put out there. I'm not saying that he's going the best way about it.
Yeah.
But I can see what I know what he's doing.
You know
It's a
what he's
marketing
doing.
scheme,
Yeah.
Just obviously, we live in an age where people are very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very much so.
a tweet could get people really
Under their
upset.
skin.
I'm not really. I've got
You're
too-
not one to impress.
I've
You're
got
just like you
I've
just
got
say
too
what
much
the F
going on
you
in
want.
my life to be
Yeah.
upset by someone else's opinion or someone else's. I'm not that person. I'm not going to be like, oh,
You're not distracted
shouldn't.
by it. You just crack on.
Yeah, I've got too much going on. But
Okay.
in terms of, I can get what he's doing in it. I'm not going to fall for the what anyone else is falling for.
For the smoking mirrors,
Yeah.
Two more. If your song sounds like Notes made it, you're getting signed without being anyone. That's sick. LOL.
Well, it's the 17th of May 2018, and yes, right now, this day and age, if you sound like them, you're gonna get signed. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No.
Because even I swear I said that's sick.
Yeah. You said you did say that, so it's like a positive spin on it. Yeah.
It's obviously I don't have that sound, but it's sick that
Yeah, it is.
someone's created a formula that
That works, yeah.
Every time.
and it's sick as well.
Yeah.
So, final one, which really resonates with me a lot, is everyone wants the results, but no one wants to build.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I've met so much people that they want to take the shortcut.
Yeah.
And it's like cool. You can shortcuts give you 15 minutes of fame. Going the long way about it. I'm all about longevity.
Longevity, yeah.
So
just keep pushing, keep grinding, keep getting that work out. You know, work with your team and whoever supports you, and it will work out.
Yeah.
All right, so 6, bro, it's been an absolute pleasure, man. And I keep thinking I'm still looking at Michael at this moment in time, but 6 has been an absolute pleasure, bro. If you could tell our audience where they can catch you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the socials, tell them all, right, G?
Yeah. Twitter, Instagram, Soundcloud is the number 6 IXVI. Snapchat vi.6ix. And yeah, just 6 Figure Music. You can find everything on there.
Keep on the movement. Make sure you check out 6 Figure Music.
Keep locked and check my tape, Chosen. I got a next tape coming soon as well.
Oh, exclusive. Have you got a title for that yet?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna announce it.
They always try celebrity on us on that tip.
I got a few other things to do first before.
Okay, before you make the drop.
But
have you got like a drop date roughly?
Oh yeah, I know exactly when I'm dropping it.
Later in the year?
It's this year, definitely.
This year. Okay, cool. So expect a new mixtape. Was it EP or mixtape?
It's gonna be a surprise. It's just
okay. So just drop it on them.
Yeah, it's just something. It's
coming,
innit?
All right, it's coming. So more music coming from 6.
Subscribe to all my stuff so you don't miss the notification.
If you please make sure that you check out 6 Figure Music, 6IXVI, all that good stuff. He's a good producer, MC, engineer, all that good stuff. Make sure you check upon him all the time. This is J Billz for Media Spotlight UK in the studio with 6, and we're out. Peace.
I get it back every damn time. Work.
It's 6 Figure Music, baby.